Hello, I'm Kevin Grimes, Chief Executive Officer at Grimes and Company. I'm here today with another installment of the Bitcoin Diaries. Please take the time to read the disclosures. This is not specific investment advice. For that, you should seek a financial advisor. We have plenty of them here. You can reach them at grimesco.com. And just remember, this advice really is meant for a long-term perspective for people looking to accumulate positions in Bitcoin. And so today's installment actually might be more interesting than the last several, really, since I've started doing these about a couple months ago. So I'm going to share my screen, get right into it for you today. Here we have the long-term price chart of Bitcoin with the technical studies that I've been discussing in this podcast. And just to take everybody through the signals and what they're telling us today. The first one here is relative strength, the RSI index. This RSI is a common study available in most charting packages. It's meant to look at short-term momentum, price relative to recent highs and lows, and it also can help us determine potential turning points, short-term turning points when you see readings above 70 here, above this white dotted line, or below 30 here, below the lower dotted line. Where we are today is right in the middle after recently being oversold. So if we're looking at RSI, it looks like there recently was a sell-off, which there was, and we potentially could be recovering from that. Moving along to the next study is the trend score. This is the yellow line in the middle pane here. The trend score is certainly negative. I mean, Bitcoin's down 45% from its high, folks. So I don't think it's any mystery that we're in a negative trend, but the reading is certainly verifying that, although it is recovering a bit off the lowest levels. The bottom pane is looking at our proprietary cycle indicator. It's looking out half a quarter to half a year and using some DSP, digital signal processing technology, the stuff that's in your cell phone, to try to predict cycles. And so we see that potentially this is just late February here. We were looking at the potential of a low cycle forming, and indeed that could have been the case. So when I look at these indicators, to me, we have a security that's been very weak, but potentially could have formed a bottom recently. The other good news is that looking at these retracement levels, Bitcoin never retraced more than 0.618, which is a very important level, never retraced more than it should to still be considered in a long-term uptrend from the lows of about several years ago up until the high of October. So even though we're off a lot here from a ratio analysis, it hung in. And just this week, you can see this green arrow higher. Bitcoin did poke its head above 50% retracement. To me, this is encouraging. This is an encouraging sign for long-term investors in Bitcoin. Hey, look, you're potentially buying Bitcoin at half price from where it was. And not only that, but we're seeing some encouraging signs that we could be experiencing a cycle low. So for those reasons, we've moved Bitcoin to a positive score. We're rating Bitcoin at 5 on our scale of 1 to 7, 1 being the weakest, 7 being the strongest, 4 being neutral. So slightly positive, risky but positive entry point for long-term investors looking to build positions. This could be a spot to potentially start getting more aggressive. So from here, if we saw Bitcoin break down, that would be a slight negative. If we saw Bitcoin go below this 0.618, this green dotted line, that would be bad. So that's at about price of 57,460. Call it 57 and a half for Bitcoin. That would not be good. But while we're hanging in there and showing signs of bottoming for now, we got to take what's in front of us. It looks good or potentially good. And if this continues to play out, we will have more confidence to rate Bitcoin even higher in our buy scale. So stay tuned. On a risky entry point for long-term investors. Again, not specific investment advice, but take it for what it's worth. Go talk to an investment advisor. Thank you for watching this video. We'll have another next week as we do most weeks. Today, by the way, This is Friday. It's before the close. It's at about 1:40 in the afternoon. So there's always time for more fireworks between now and 4 o'clock. But for now, we're rating it a 5. And that's it for now, folks. Make sure you read the disclosures. Have a great week. Thank you.